I'm Chris Ramos with Food Truck Insider, and today we're going to take you inside Marconi's pizza truck to show you what it takes to pump out hundreds of pizzas in just one afternoon. Man, the myth, the legend.
Yo.
Sean Marconi. Sometimes they call him Macaroni.
My name is Sean Marconi, Marconi's Pizza. We have our first store open up in Commerce Township, Michigan. We're at M5 and 14 Mile. We're opening our second store in about 2 to 3 weeks in Bloomfield Hills, right at Woodward and Squirrel Lake. We're also opening a third store this fall in Rochester Hills, across from Crittenton. And we're opening our fourth store in Clawson this fall at 14 and Main Street. It's been a really interesting experience for us. We've definitely learned a lot so far with the different events that we've done. But you know, it's trial and error, it's a ton of work. And the marketing that it provides to your company is incredible.
So you've had a truck just for a few weeks. Is there anything that you wish you knew going into food truck business before you got into it? Is there anything that you've learned and you said, damn, I wish I knew that?
Very hot in the truck.
Very hot.
Don't get a black truck.
I think a white truck would be just as hot. Especially when you're running 2 giant ovens.
I couldn't get the AC because I had to conserve on amps. Get a bigger generator.
Some builder wouldn't build you the right truck.
Wouldn't provide me a bigger generator.
Edit that out.
Oh, so you guys met online?
September, like mid-September, right?
September 23rd.
September 23rd.
That was Match.com?
Sure. So yeah, met through LinkedIn. Told me what his aspirations were as far as for the pizza company. I got excited, I joined on board, and now here we are, 8 months later. So,
What's your background?
pizza.
Pizza?
I was with the Jets for about 6.5, 7 years.
Okay, all right.
Pizza, yeah.
Good. We're gonna stomp Jet Marconi's Pizza.
That's right. You can definitely don't edit that out. Send that to them.
All right.
I'm down
Say
for
it.
that.
Let me hear you say it.
We're gonna stomp Jets.
Good.
Both feet.
Both feet. Tell me what Detroit style pizza is.
Detroit style pizza. Everybody kind of has their own definition, I guess you could say, but it's a square deep dish, in a nice pan like this, caramelized cheese all the way to the edges there.
Also, no crust on the edge.
No crust. You get nice thick crust on the outer edges with the cheese melting over there, nice and brown. Oh, it's beautiful.
Sounds good. I want to eat some. Let's start cooking.
Make one up.
Let's start cooking. So these guys are putting me on oven duty this afternoon. We'll see if I can keep up with the flow, not screw it up. They did color code things, and unfortunately I'm colorblind, so hopefully we can make it happen. Let's do this. Now we're rolling, and this is not easy.
one piece of advice for future food truck owners is think about all the prep in the mornings that goes into some of these events. There's a lot of work that goes into it that a lot of people don't realize. You think, so a food truck and start selling pizza, sandwiches, whatever the case may be, but a lot of work, prep work-wise, before you start. All right, so another few things that you want to know as far as before starting a food truck would be all the licensing, the fees involved. And these events aren't cheap, so you have to be smart with what you pick and choose. My suggestion is try them all out just to see what works and what doesn't work, but realize that there are a lot of over-the-top fees in the beginning, so you get used to your ball rolling, cash flow coming in. It's very worthwhile, especially when Detroit Custom Coach makes it for you.
wanted to build a restaurant company from scratch. I have a really hard time with different franchise brands trying to control what I can or can't sell. And with this, we're able to sell what we want, and we're able to sell, products with high quality ingredients and build a restaurant brand that people enjoy.
Do you have a background specifically in franchises or anything that you can talk about?
Well, my dad has been a restaurateur his whole life. He's worked for Kentucky Fried Chicken for 25 plus years, and then he bought into the Penn Station franchise concept, and I just kind of grew up with it my whole life. So I've studied a lot of different restaurant brands, a lot of ones that have failed and succeeded, and we're just trying to do the right things to market our company and build a brand presence.
Awesome. So far, the flow is going pretty nicely. We've had a decent line of customers. They've kind of got me down here running pizzas through the oven, and Sean's taking orders, and we got Al down there expediting, cutting pizzas, boxing, and serving out the orders. And it's really a nice flow. They've commented that we do have plenty of storage, and they've got a lot of boxes that they have to store, plus all their dry goods and other things. So we've got a lot of storage in this vehicle. It's working out pretty well. I don't really see major issues with the flow. They have a great system of labels for all of their pizzas, so you know exactly what pizza's in what box. So even if you don't know what pizza's in there, they can call out a color, call out a day. And for someone fresh and new like me, that's easy to do, and that's lean. So they're grasping lean, and they don't even know it. Nobody told me how hot it would be in here. All right, so of course I've got to try some Marconi's pizza. Oh, that crust is simultaneously crunchy and soft. The pepperonis, look at these pepperonis. These pepperonis, you see these? Look at these pepperonis. Crispy edges, little puddles. There's tiny little puddles of grease in there. Oh my goodness. Seriously, some of the best pizza that you will eat. Business never stops.
No, it doesn't.
Constantly checking emails, tweeting out where our location, and taking orders all at one time. Marconi doesn't stop for nothing. One thing that's pretty amazing about the pizza and the pizza boxes are for business lunches. People can purchase this pizza, take it in a box, and actually walk back to their office, to their shop. Versus, if you're doing burritos or more hand food, you really have to eat it right then and there. This actually kind of expedites the process for people to get back to work. So it's a great lunchtime food. Plus, they come in these sporty Marconi's boxes. Oh. Not a bad day out on Marconi's food truck. Saw a good amount of traffic, really saw the flow of the truck. I got a feel for how they operate and what they do. They're really clean, organized, and I think that's super important to running a food truck. You've got to be organized, you've got to have your processes down. Al, their director of operations, has done a great job. Speed, boom, right there, of making that happen, really making sure that anyone can come in and make this thing happen, just like me, who doesn't have a clue what they're doing.